Hello guys, welcome back to SaaS Ltd deals. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe to our channel to get the best lifetime deals on SaaS software. I'm back with another review, and today I'm going to review lead sourcing. So lead sourcing is a tool that is going to turn your website traffic into leads with AI. So you can set a particular target audience, what kind of audience you want to collect their contact info. So for that you can set a certain audience with their job title, with their job roles, with their industry, and then lead sourcing is going to help you exactly pinpoint those leads and collect their info so you can reach out to them. But the best part is it also has automation outreach, so you can also outreach to those audience with their personalized info, so that this way you do not have to waste a lot of time in order to reach out to every single of your audience. And lead sourcing is currently available on Appsumo as a lifetime deal. The regular price is close to $300, but at Appsumo you are getting this tool at only $79. Now let's have a look at all the plans and features. So here are 3 lifetime deal plans that are available on Appsumo. So the tier 1 is going to cost $79. So here you're going to get 100 lead credit per month. And then on the tier 2, the price is going to be $149 with 200 leads. And on the tier 3, the credits are going to be 400. And then there are some features that are going to be available on all of the tiers. So there is identifying web visitors, which means you can exactly identify who is visiting your website. You can also see all the component details that are going to be sent to your Slack. And then you can also scrap the contacts in real time, which is amazing. And then you can also set up ideal customer persona. You can download the leads. You can add unlimited users. You can also prospect on LinkedIn, and the limit is, there is no limit, so it is going to be unlimited. And then you can also use advanced campaign condition and business email enrichment, which means there's going to be all the valid emails, not the invalid ones or wrong ones. So if you want to buy lead sourcing from Appsumo, make sure you check the link in the description below. Also, if you're new to Appsumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. Watch the full video till the end to know how. Now let me show you how lead sourcing is going to work. So after you log in, you are going to get a dashboard just like this one. And obviously, first of all, you have to add your website, exactly what website you want to use, exactly on what website you want to pinpoint or know about the audience. And then you want to reach out to them, you want to collect the leads from. So for that, you have to click on this connect website, and then you have to provide your website on here. So for example, let me show you an example. For example, this is the website, and then you have to provide the website name. And then this is the most important part. So you have to set your target audience, exactly what kind of audience you want to collect. You want to collect their info, collect contact info. So for that, first of all, you have to choose their job title. What job title, exactly what kind of people with certain job title you want to collect the info. So for example, I only want to collect the info of CEO, and then I can also collect the info of founder, sales manager. So obviously these are 3 different fields, but you can also add more fields or even add less fields. You can even delete these fields if you want. For example, if I want to add another field, I can also search for another one. For example, I also want to collect the info of the marketers. So I'm just going to keep them on here. I can obviously add more, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to click on next. And then I have to set some specific info. Set some info about the industry, country. So I want to collect the info of the people that visit my website, but obviously I do not want to collect all of their info because everyone is not going to be my lead. So in that case, I want lead from only a certain industry. For example, I want lead only from banking. And then I can also specify the country. So for example, I only want to collect the info US. So I'm just going to keep US on here. Obviously, I can also add multiple countries. For example, I also want to collect the info of people from this particular country, Luxembourg. So as you can see, I can also add multiple countries, just like how I can add multiple industries. For example, I also want to connect with the people from chemical industry. So just like that, I can add the country as well as the industry. And then I can also exactly pinpoint from exactly what page on my website, what specific page from my website I want to collect this info. For example, if someone is visiting the pricing page, so for example, my pricing page is on here, on this particular link. For example, I only want to collect the info of the people that are visiting the pricing page. So I can also specify that page on here. And then I have to select the company size of the target audience. For example, I want the company size to be 11 to 50. And then I can also select the funding size. For example, it should be 1 million to 50, and then the revenue size. And now I want to create the new. So as you can see, the website has been added on the background, but obviously it has not been verified because I have to paste this exact code on the website on the head tag, as you can see exactly on here. And don't worry, it is going to work with Google Tag Manager or Shopify or even WordPress, almost every platform. So all you have to do is paste this and then click on verify connection, and this way the verification process is going to be completed. And once it is completed, the lead sourcing, the lead collection is going to start. So obviously now you might be asking exactly where you are going to get all those leads. So for that you have to click on a particular website. For example, as you can see, I have got 2 different websites, and I can also see the target persona, the website URL, the Slack notification. The notification are also going to be on my Slack as well as on Discord. And here I can also see the status, if lead sourcing is connected with my website or not. And then I can also take some other actions such as see the tracking details. So here I can see the tracking details. And then I can also change various configuration settings. So obviously I can once again change the target audience if I want. And obviously in order to see all the leads that I have collected, I have to go on this website, open the particular website that I just added. And now here all of the leads are going to appear. So let me show you how the leads are going to appear. So as you can see, this is exactly how all the leads are going to appear. So as you can see, these are all the leads with their LinkedIn. You can see their job title, the employee. You can obviously shortlist them with one click. You can also archive them. And on top you have all of the filters. So you can also use these filters in order to filter out certain people and keep certain. And then you can also send all of them to a campaign. You can move all of them to a shortlist or archival, or even you can export all of the leads that you have collected from your website to an Excel file, which is amazing. And on the left side, you can see some of the different analytics, such as the amount of leads you have got, match, shortlisted. So all of these details are going to be available on this left side. And then on top, you can also filter by different categories. So all of the potential buyers are going to be available on here. You can see all of the shortlisted ones on here and all the records on here. So on the record, you can also see some detailed analytics such as total visitors, visitor trend, country distribution, size by employee number, most visited websites, so all of these details. And you should definitely do this. You should obviously set up your Discord or Slack for notification, as you can see. So you can super easily set up the Slack on here, Discord on here, and also there is webhook, which is amazing. So this way you can super easily set up the notification so that you always get the notification once you get the new leads. And you can see all of the parameters that you have selected on here, as you can see. So target profiles, I have selected these job titles, and I have also selected the industry, country, page, company size. Obviously I can also update this from here. I can change these settings if I want. So just like this, you can super easily see all of your leads, import the leads or send them to a campaign. So now you might be asking, what exactly is a campaign? So a campaign on lead sourcing is basically automatic outreach that is going to be automated. So you do not have to do anything. All you have to do is just set up some steps, set up a workflow, and then you can automatically outreach to the potential customers. Let me show you how you can do that. So for that, you have to click on here. So this is the campaign section, and as you can see, I have already created a campaign. I can also create another, and here you can even see the open rate for your campaign, the click rate, and also the reply rate. So creating a campaign is super easy. Just click on create campaign. So as you can see, the campaign creation process has started. So now we will be redirected to the builder, the campaign builder. So now we can set up some steps. We can also set up various conditions. For example, the first step is going to be send automatic email. So as you can see, here is my first step. I can also select exactly how many days I want to wait. I can also delete this step, enable this one if I want. And I can also add obviously another step. I can also visit the LinkedIn profile. And other than these steps, there are also 2 different conditions. So email address has email address and also the LinkedIn URL. You can also add this condition on here. So basically you have to select a workflow, and obviously once you click on a certain step, you can also get all of that step settings on the right side. So for this send automatic email, as you can see, you can select the sender, the subject, the content. You can add various custom variables. You can also insert various variables on the subject. So this way you can super easily create the campaign. You can create the workflow with different steps and conditions, and then you can create the campaign. And you can also see your lead list for this campaign. So you can super easily import it using a CSV or Excel file. or import it manually, but the best part is you can import it directly from your website. So the websites are going to appear on here. So once the website verification process has completed, so you are going to see the website on here, and then you can select the website from here, so that you can select all the leads from that website, and then you can review and launch your campaign. And then you can link your accounts. You can link your LinkedIn account, for example, in order to send the connection request. You can also connect your Slack account in order to send notification to your Slack channels. And all of your notifications are going to appear on this particular section. As you can see all of them on here. So overall, I think lead sourcing is an excellent tool that is going to help you turn your website traffic into B2B leads with AI. So you can set a target audience, specific target audience with their job title, with their industry, with various details. And then the AI is going to exactly find those people once they visit your website. And once you have those people, you can also outreach to them. And other than that, you can also run automated outreach campaigns using the workflow, using the campaigns. And that is also super easy. You can obviously use the pre-existing leads that are already on your CSV file. But other than that, you can also track all the people that are on your website. You can also add those people to your campaigns. And also you can get all of the notifications that are going to happen, everything that is going to happen on lead sourcing through Slack and Discord. So if you want to buy lead sourcing on a lifetime deal from Appsumo, make sure you check the link in the description below. With this tool, you're going to get all these features with these 3 tiers are available.
So if you are new to Appsumo, you can get 10% off your first purchase. For that, go to the link in the description, and once you enter the link, you are going to get a pop-up like this, and on this box you have to provide your email, then click on unlock my 10%, and then you will get a link in your email. Go to that link, and this way you can get 10%. You have to use it from Appsumo Credits Gift, and this 10% discount is only for new customers. You can also join our SaaS discussion group on Facebook to get latest updates on SaaS software, exciting discounts, and attractive giveaways just like this.